States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Cadet McCune, please start us off with our cadet oath.
I pledge
that I will serve faithfully in the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program. I will attend meetings regularly, participate actively in activities, obey my officers, wear my uniform properly, and advance my education training rapidly to prepare myself to be a certified Q State and Nation. Seats. Groups head hot.
Seats. Welcome everyone. It's awesome seeing so many people in the same room at the same time. But not to take a whole lot of time, we have AE tonight by the normal schedule. Quick highlights. We did register Cyber Patriot team, so we need cadets to sign up. We have a Squadron ES exercise this Saturday that may or may not happen given circumstances. We'll discuss it privately afterwards. Also, UAS training that was going to take place on Sunday is postponed. We have Old Rhinebeck Aerodrome trip taking place on Sunday. We'll discuss that afterwards, but if you're interested in going, be sure to talk to Lieutenant Smith. We have started the model rocketry builds, and we're going to have another session this Tuesday night. We have the high altitude balloon project deadline coming up, so we have to make that submission in about a week. O-flights that we were trying to set up for this weekend are postponed. Right now we tentatively have them set up for next weekend, the 11th, but that's going to be subject to authorization. If they're not authorized by then we'll push it back. We are planning on having a Stellar Explorers team. Registration is in a couple of weeks. If there are any cadets that are interested in participating in that. We have Tunnel to Towers coming up, and we are planning on taking our rocketry team to participate in the American Rocketry Challenge next week. So those are just the quick announcements. And we have change of command tonight. Is Cadet Marco Gaudio here? Come on up. Cadet Gaudio joined last week. You can face the audience. Joined last week, but had to leave early, so we didn't get to deliver his temporary membership card. I assume you haven't gotten the permanent one in the mail yet. But there's your temporary card. Congratulations. Do we have any visitors tonight? Can you stand up and introduce yourself, tell us where you're from and how you heard about Civil Air Patrol?
I'm JR. I heard of Civil Air Patrol because I was interested in joining, and I'm from West Haven.
Okay, nice, very nice. Any other visitors? All right, well, welcome. Are there any other news or announcements? Okay. Tonight we have change of command.
Groups head hot. Seats.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lieutenant John Riccio. I will be emceeing our ceremony tonight. On behalf of the Connecticut Wing Commander, Colonel Ashley LaPlante, I'd like to welcome you to the Stratford Eagles Composite Squadron and today's change of command ceremony. During today's ceremony, Colonel Ashley LaPlante will transfer command of the Stratford Eagles Squadron from Captain Robert Talley to Captain James Riccio. The change of command ceremony you are about to witness is a military tradition that is rich with symbolism and heritage, dated back to the Middle Ages. During these times, it was not uncommon for the soldiers in the field to be unaware of who their commanders were or what they looked like. The formal change of command ceremony afforded these troops the opportunity to witness the proceedings and actually see their commanders. During battle, soldiers often carried guidons and standards. Guidons are standards that identified them as a unit. Throughout military history, the unit's colors have marked the position of the commander on the battlefield. He who held the flag also held the soldier's allegiance. The passing of the squadron's guidon ensured that the unit was never without a commander, even for a brief moment. Today, the primary purpose of a change of command allows subordinates to witness the formality of the change of command from one officer to another. The ceremony itself is simple and direct. The new commander takes his place before the officiating officer, in this case, Colonel Ashley LaPlante. He salutes and states, "Sir, I assume command." Only 4 words are spoken. But with these words, we begin a new era. For Captain Riccio, it is the beginning of a challenging and rewarding tour of duty. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our wing commander, Colonel Ashley LaPlante, and the command sergeant. By special order, signed by Colonel Ashley LaPlante, Connecticut Wing Commander, effective October 2nd, 2025, Captain Robert Talley relinquishes command of the Stratford Eagles Squadron. By special order, signed by Colonel Ashley LaPlante, Connecticut Wing Commander, effective October 2nd, 2025, Captain James Riccio assumes command of the Stratford Eagles Squadron.
I assume command, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, your wing commander, Colonel Ashley LaPlante.
Room, seats, please. Thank you everyone for coming out today. As Lieutenant mentioned, it is a very quick ceremony but steeped in great tradition. I want to thank both of these gentlemen for their contributions to the squadron over the years. Captain Talley had returned to the command position after serving a 4-year tour. He did so during a summer when he attended 3 National Cadet Special Activities. While serving as the Wing Director of Finance, he gave a great deal to this organization. He continues to give a great deal to this organization, and I am incredibly grateful for his service to the squadron, wing, and national level. Sir, thank you very much for your dedication, for stepping up and filling a role when it is needed. To Captain Riccio, sir, you've been a mainstay of the squadron for as long as I've been in Civil Air Patrol. You've given a lot as well. I was very excited to see that you're willing to take on the challenge. You care very deeply about the squadron and its future, and I know that you'll be here well. With that, I will turn it over to Captain Talley for his remarks.
Okay. Well, you've heard me talk a lot, so I'm not going to say a whole lot. But I will say that it is good to see so many faces. It is good to see cadets coming, expressing an interest. Senior members also coming, expressing an interest, and moving forward in the program. We're picking up speed. Keep going. Civil Air Patrol is full of leadership opportunities and followership opportunities. And even though we may juggle positions, we're all in this together, trying to help each other succeed and excel. Congratulations.
Yes, as when Commander said, I've been involved for 15, 16 years, ever since Lieutenant Riccio was a cadet. So, been around for a while. Squadron is our second home. This armory is my second home because way back when I was 17, about the same age as some of you cadets, I was in the National Guard and this was my armory for 7 years. So, I feel comfortable back here. I hope to continue the transition of this being our permanent squadron base. We still have some stuff over at the airport and we still have a few more hurdles to do, but hopefully we get everything moved in quickly. And I'm glad, as Captain Talley said, it's great to see all the new faces. We've been averaging a new cadet almost one meeting for the last month and a half or so, so that's a very good plus. And I'd like to close with something my brother reminded me of, that my father used to say, that when you do volunteer service, if it stops being fun, then you're doing something wrong. So I look forward to the challenge of being the commander of the squadron here. Thank you all.
Thank you. If you all rise for the departure of the command party. Thank you all very much. You may take your seats. This concludes tonight's ceremony. Please feel free to join us in the back. We have some refreshments and some cake.